Alright, here we are again. We're out here at the boat ramp, just about to push off for an overnighter at the river camp, actually. Paddling up this time. Hopefully nobody's over there. The wind is not even blowing in this direction. You can see the little bit of ripple there in this tiny canal. It, in the middle of the river, is white capping on every wave. It's gonna be pretty crazy, but we'll see. I got the 14-foot beast here. It loves big waves, so we'll see. We'll catch up with y'all in a bit. So I'm just about to the point here. You can see it's rolling. It's gonna be white capping out there. It's gonna be a little crazy, but it'll get better as the further you go. The easier it'll get, because the trees on the other side will block it. But you can see it's like white capping over there. But we'll touch base with y'all in a bit. Well, I made it to the other side, coming along the shore. It's not quite as rough. Still, got some rolling waves, but it's not near as bad. It was white capping so hard over there. I actually had to turn around and go back and load everything up and go to a different spot on this side of the river. It was literally like 4-foot swells. I've never in my life seen it so big in the river. Well, I'm on the other side. It's a little bit further, getting closer. Should be coming up on the site here pretty soon. Just giving y'all an update. It was super rough in the middle of the river, but it's part of being in Florida, and this is a massive river right here. It's like probably like 4 or 5 miles, probably like 4 miles wide, plus the inlet where I was trying to come out. I'll catch up with y'all in a bit. Dude, guys, literally I just saw a bald eagle. It was up there. It was like took off flying and went back down that way. Gosh, I wish I'd had the camera out. That was pretty incredible. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like there's somebody at the campsite. There was somebody just out in the water. Oh well, I guess I'll see if they're actually staying the night or what the deal is. Well, I'll check back up with y'all in a bit. Hey bud. Hey bud, you mind if I share this spot with you, bud? Okay, good. I appreciate it, bud. Dustin's got his hammock set up over there. It's pretty sweet setup. His tent, my tent, a fire. I got the kayak down there by the water behind the tent. It's actually pretty far from the water. The water's pretty low. Dustin's kayak's off over here somewhere. But that's the setup there. Table's all jacked up. I got my hammock over there. Got some stuff drying over here. Table's all jacked up. Look at this. This is ridiculous. We need a new table out here. Right there in the middle, there's a tugboat going. Doesn't have a barge. It's a pretty cool sight. Decent bit of them run up and down the river. Usually they're pushing huge barges though. Anyway. Pretty cool view. Another nice night. So while I was filming the tugboat there, I had this mountain house meal. This is the lasagna with meat sauce. This is actually probably the best one. I really like this one actually. I had it marinating over here, cooking with the hot water, and so now it's ready to eat. Again, a really nice moonrise. That's probably not showing up on the video, but it's pretty cool. Super hard to get like really good video, but if anybody has any tips on how to get better video, leave them in the comments. I would be more than glad to take your advice. It's almost above the clouds. Here's a little bit later, the moon going up. You can see it's pretty full and pretty bright. It's as it goes up, obviously it's going to get brighter. It's pretty incredible. It has blurred out everything else, so it looks like all you can see is the moon itself. So I moved from the tent over to the hammock. It's a little chilly, so I got my blanket in here. Still a little bit cold on the bottom side. You can see the sun coming up over there. But it's a pretty nice view. The sky was super clear last night. You could see all kind of stars. Didn't see any meteors or anything though, unfortunately. I have to get up soon and start breakfast. So I cooked up one of these instant grits right here, butter for breakfast, and then I threw some cheese in there, and then I got some Dustin spotted me some Cafe Bustelo coffee. That's actually 2 packs in there. They only have that at Publix though. You can't get that at Walmart. Walmart doesn't carry it in the little individuals. But that ought to be pretty good here. Still got some chicharrones over there. The tide is out right now, but as you can see, it's a pretty nice beach area, actually. A really nice beach landing. I mean, you could put a couple of kayaks or 2 over here, got a couple more over here, pull up nice and shallow. I'm gonna load it with it out. Of course, it's on land, but the water will be coming up in a little bit by the time I'm ready to leave, and I'll just slide it right on in a little bit further. Don't want it floating away while I'm trying to load it. But yeah, it's a pretty decent beach. High tide though comes up into this area, and it's a little bit worse, but it's not so bad. So here's the road in for like when I hiked in or when we rode in. That's the road in. And some kids got back here somehow in their trucks and rutted this all up. You can see it's real deep and muddy, tore it up, did some donuts and stuff out here. And then they were out here Friday night apparently, and took off early Saturday morning. They had left a whole bunch of beer cans out here. Dustin picked them all up. He was out here before me. Picked all the beer cans up. They were all mostly piled in the fire ring. Threw them in a bag, a trash bag, and they left actually part of a gas tank, like a gas can, a red gas can, a plastic one, and he threw all that stuff in a bag and threw it on the front of his kayak. And he's taking it back to throw it away. But he cleaned the place up pretty good. I didn't do a whole lot, I will say, but he did most of the cleaning up before I got here. And yeah, this table seen better days. Definitely could use some help. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of soon. But yeah, they had when those kids left, when he got here yesterday morning at like 10 o'clock, there was a fire there still, like going full on, and he transported it over here to the fire ring enough to get a fire going over here, and then put that out, and it was still like burning. Like they just left, this kid just left everything, like they could have burned the place down. But oh well, I guess they're young. Hopefully they'll learn and quit doing that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm about to head out. Got everything picked up over here. Got it loaded up in the kayak. Just got a tied one out actually a little further. I thought it was pretty much done going out and it was going to be coming back in. I just got to clip my seat in, put my life jacket on and all that, and go with it. And it looks like the wind has now picked up considerably just since I was just about to leave. Now all of a sudden we got wind. So oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Need to get on the water. I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. As you can see, there's a little bit of wind, a little bit of headwind, but this is nothing compared to what it was yesterday. It was absolutely crazy out here. But not too bad of a paddle, just on the other side of the bridge and I'll be there. Well, there's the old Shands. It's a pier now, but it used to be a bridge. It got tore up pretty bad with both Irma, I guess it was, and Matthew. It used to be, before that, it was a fishing pier, but it was a bridge back in the day. And there's the boat ramp right over there. But yeah, it got pretty messed up. It's crazy. It's an old bridge, man. But I guess now they're leaving it because they're about to redo the other bridge, I guess. Well, there's where I came in from. There's another look at the old pier. And of course it was a bridge before. But I heard stories from the old timers saying that they saw military troops, U.S. military, going across there on horse and buggy back in like the 20s or something like that, going across the river. It's pretty crazy. Well, we got the kayak here. About to unload it real quick, load it up in the truck, and get on with the road. If y'all enjoyed this trip, like and subscribe, and that way you'll know when the next trips are coming.